I just realized my camera has a cracked screen. I don't know when I did that. Shoot. I don't know if anybody has any interest in just watching what a few hours of life is like around this crazy farm, but that's what this is gonna be. That's what this is going to be, I think. So I always start my day with a giant cup of coffee, always out of this coffee mug. It's handmade. It has these beautiful leaves and stuff on it. I love it, but mostly because it's as big as my face, and that's about how much coffee I need. You may be wondering why I always pick that mug when I have about 20 of them. This isn't even all of them. I do like this one a lot, though. I drink my tea out of this quite often. But strictly due to the all-my tea. I have a serious obsession. I've had several people ask what I do for a living. The farm, unfortunately, does not pay for itself. I'm a dog sitter. I board dogs. So at any given time, there's usually somewhere between 7, which is just my own, and 20 dogs in my house. I just play with dogs. It's not just playing with the dogs. There is some work involved and some stress involved and all of that, of course, but I will never take for granted the fact that I get to just stay home. Anyways, so first thing in the morning, everybody gets breakfast. Everybody except for me. I start with the pigs because if you don't, they'll scream their faces off until you feed them. Then, once all of the animals inside and out have had their breakfast, that's when I get my coffee, which is usually about noon, not morning at all. It's finally nice enough to have my coffee out on my sun porch, which is like my absolute happy place here. I've got a perch out here for the birds. I've got a cage out here to bring the tortoise or the bearded dragon out to enjoy some sunshine. I've got a bunch of dog faces over here whining to be let in. It is a complete catastrophe out here right now because I spent about an hour finally moving all my plants out of my house and onto my sun porch, where they will live the rest of the year until it gets too cold again. Here's some of my favorite plants. I wouldn't say that I have a green thumb at all. I have about a 75% success rate with my plants. The ones that do survive, I love dearly. So we started moving all these plants out. This one's fantastic. Relax, take care of my plants. I don't know if you could see my garden in the background over there, but it's in desperate need of help. It was a giant fail last year. I had high hopes and really didn't get very much. So year 2, try again. So much coffee. Oh man, you hear all those happy feet? So many happy dog feet. Once I have caffeine in my system, Stoodle, I feel like I have to yell. Once I have caffeine in my system, I'm ready to come and play with all of these crazy dogs. There's no grass yet, so it really does look pretty barren and terrible in this yard. But, woohoo! Come on, guys! Run, run, run! The dogs spend most of the day outside, especially this time of year. These are 2 boarding dogs, but especially this time of the year, outside all day long. This fence line, I purposely did this. I wanted it to back right up to my horse pasture. So in theory, my horses can, and mules, sorry, horses and mules can come up to this fence line and I can pet them from my backyard. I don't even have to get dressed. So this is my pasture. All out here. The horses are way over there. That's the horse barn. We've got Claire, the beagle that just showed up one day. Pippin, the weird cocker spaniel. Kiwi, that's my sister's dog. That one right there. Doodle. He was a boarding dog that ended up just living with us. And Rory Mac, the spaz. Come here, Fran. Well, come say hi. Come say hi, Jerry. Oh, geez. No. So normally at this point in the day, I'm sitting out here hanging out with the dogs and the pigs, listening to the cockatoo scream at me through the window because she's jealous. I don't bring my birds outside unless they are in an enclosed space. They love me. I don't think they'd ever want to leave me, but I've heard way too many terrible stories. This part of my day, I am outside, relaxing, throwing toys for dogs, watching the pigs graze. There is a perfect breeze right now. This day is amazing. Normally I will have some music playing. Right now my favorites are Jason Isbell, Ryan Bingham, Chris Stapleton, Steel Drivers, Wailing Jennies. Yeah, kind of a folk country, red dirt. Oh my gosh, there's so much boxers. What are you doing? Yeah, I love that kind of music. Can you sit? I shake. Oh. Somehow she just like threw stuff at my head. After my little break out here, the afternoon chores start, which means feeding everyone again and doing a lot of cleaning. I don't clean this house every single day. It would look and smell worse than my actual barn does. There's a lot of work. Here's the good thing. I actually kind of enjoy it. And then we go take care of all the small pets. You will notice now there's a lot less plants in here. It's almost back to normal. Hi. I guess you haven't met the cats. I swear I'm gonna do an updated meet all my pets video. But I have 6 cats as of today. Some of you know this building as the pig cottage, which it is in part. But there's also, the pigs are like on this side. On this side is another room, and upstairs is a whole loft area. I have this idea for that space. I basically want to turn it into an entire animal house. Yes, I want to give them their own house. I see one little mule face. This is Radagast the Brown. Hi, handsome. He's pretty shy. Yeah, he doesn't really like to be pet. What's up? So a mule, if anyone doesn't know, it's a cross between a donkey and a horse. He was bound for Mexico and was going to be made most likely into dog food. So understandably, he is terrified of people, and I don't blame him. Apparently, everyone else is out grazing. The grass is finally green. Anyone who has horses or mules probably knows how amazing it is when you finally start getting green grass, because that means you don't have to buy as much hay, which is very expensive. Can you say hi? I have 3 goats. What you doing? Could you not bump my hand? You're gonna make people sick. This is a pretty typical sight. Everywhere I go, there's usually a little train of animals. Look at this, they're multiplying. It's a cat congregation. Hello everyone. Kitty, kitty, kitties. Vlogging really, it really lets you know how boring, mundane your life is. So dark. I don't know what to do. I'm hungry. Today I am having vegan meatballs. I had this brilliant idea to get rid of my microwave and get a really fancy, you know, top of the line toaster oven. And in my mind, at first, for a short period of time, I was pretty sure that I could survive with just the toaster oven. My sister came home and saw that I had moved the microwave out of the house and a toaster oven was in its place, and she threatened to move out. So the microwave is still here. I don't know where to put it. It's still here, and maybe she was right. There are some things you can't do with the toaster oven, like reheat your coffee. I accept that. I'm still trying to find ways to make it work. But for now, the microwave remains. Whew, I'm sweating. Story of my life. Put my food in the microwave, turn it on, and then I get distracted. I have other animal related things going on, and now my food is cold. In case there was any doubt, I am well over the legal drinking age, and I do enjoy beer with my lunch and usually wine before bed. Drink responsibly. So at this point in the day, I generally start letting all of the little animals out. Normally, everyone outside's been fed, the farm's taken care of, the dogs are all exercised and taking their afternoon nap, so I can sit down. Some days it doesn't work out. So I start letting the animals have their free time. I don't let them all out at once. I don't let them out unsupervised. But right now I've got the bunny hopping around, and then next I'll probably let the ferrets out, and after them the rats, and then the birds all take turns, and so on and so forth. Everybody gets free playtime. I messed up here and I thought that I had some spaghetti sauce, and all I had was barbecue sauce. That's Ralph you're hearing in the background. He gets very jealous when I'm sitting here with food and he's not allowed to have it. I'll either be editing my videos, responding to dog boarding requests, or playing video games. I love video games. I'm really bad at all of them, but I play them anyways. My main one is probably WoW, but I also just started Elder Scrolls Online and I like that. Slime Rancher I'm obsessed with. Stardew Valley because I'm 5. I'm going to be trying GTA, but I've been warned that I'm probably going to hate it. I actually stream occasionally on Twitch. I'm starting to do more animal related streams though because my internet is terrible, and that means I can't really stream video games. I haven't done any live streams on YouTube and I don't know if I will. I'll probably stick to Twitch. So if you want to ever catch me live and ask me any animal questions or whatever, look for me there. I don't stream as often as I should, also because it's really hard to sit down consistently for several hours with all this happening. Not this, but like, I don't know why I'm using the farm. There's a lot of interruptions, and that's fine for daily life, but yeah, when I'm committed to sitting here streaming, chaos may be breaking loose. So I don't stream as often as I'd like, but I do love it. So please feel free to come there and say hi. So I mentioned turning the other cottage into like a pet room, or pet house. Then this room can return to my computer and crafting room. I love to craft. I'm kind of 80 years old. I like to crochet and sew and paint. That's all my paintings out there. I started working with clay. So while I don't mind that this space has been temporarily given to all of the animals, it will be kind of nice to have this back and to have a space just for them. The ideas in my head are really outrageous. I think it's going to be amazing though when it's done. Anyways, yeah, I pretty much spend the rest of the night hanging out with these animals, playing some games, doing some work. If you would be interested in more vlog style content, let me know. This has been a very typical day on the farm.